this. I'm gonna come on my knees and hands. And I don't want to be very rigid about my position because my goal is not so much about working out, but to waking up my body. So I just sway my hips from side to side. And I also sway my shoulder from side to side. So basically I'm warming up my hip joints, warming up my wrist joints. And then I try to tune into my body and focus on the breath. So I usually just inhale here. Nice and long, deep breath in. And then I exhale. Let it go. I do this a few more times. Inhale, visualize my ribcage expand front, side, and back. And I exhale, I feel when my ribcage closes in and maybe perhaps sliding down towards my hips. Then I'm starting to pay attention to my pelvic floor and my lower abs, my deep abdominal muscles. I inhale one more time. As I exhale, I visualize I'm lifting my pelvic floor in and up. Draw your lower abs in towards my back. Visualize my waistline becomes smaller. Maybe just one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale through your pursed lips. Let it go. Slowly engage your core muscles. From here, let's just do cat and cow with a little bit of a spin, okay? I have my legs together. I tuck my toes under. I'm gonna go into an arch position or a cow position. So I feel of pressing into ball of my feet, shift my hips back slightly, open my chest, open my throat. I feel like I pull my hands in, slightly bend the elbows. Then I shift my weights to my arms, point my toes, I round my back and shift my hips back. Just like that. Go forward and back like this. Inhale, come forward. Tuck your toes, arch and rock your hips back. Exhale, point your toes, round your back, rest your hips down towards your heels. A few more times. Inhale, come forward, tuck into an arch. Exhale, point your toes, shift back, cow, round your back. Sorry, this is a cat, spinal flexion. Inhale, come forward into spinal extension, open your collarbone. Maybe 2 more times like that. Exhale, tuck your toes and round. Inhale, come forward and extend the spine evenly. And one last one. Exhale, tuck your toes, round. Inhale, come forward into arch. From here, return to neutral spine. You can flatten top of the feet down, open your knees hip distance apart. And we're going to bring your right arms out to the side. Inhale. As you exhale, thread the needle, bring it under your left arm, rotate up. Inhale, spiral to the start position, neutral. Exhale, send your arms under, rotate. You can bend your left elbow slightly as you spiral your chest up. Inhale, open your arms out. And exhale, send it across. Rotation of the thoracic spine. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, draw your tummy in, slightly bend your left elbow. Think about aiming your right shoulders down towards the floor. Inhale, out. And one last one. Exhale, send it under. And then come all the way up. We change to the other side. Bring your left arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, draw your tummy in, send your left arm underneath your right arm. So maybe this is your first rep. You don't have to go so deep. Inhale, coming back out. Exhale, send it under. So your goal is to try to bring your top of your left shoulder down towards the floor. Use your right arm to help leverage, push the floor away. Inhale, spiral, open your arm out to the side. And exhale, send it under. 3 more times. I'm trying to find an angle. And exhale, send it under and spiral. Very good. Last 2 times. Breathe in, front, side, back of your rib cage. Exhale through your pursed lips, send your arms under. And one last one, inhale out. Exhale. Good job. Now from here, come back to all four position again. And I want you to walk your hands forward. And let's just have fingertips on the floor. And I want you to drop your chest down. If you feel tight in your shoulders, bring your forehead down towards the floor. So we are doing lat stretch and your thoracic stretch. Okay, try to keep your hips on top of the knees. Think about armpits down towards the floor. If that is too much, forehead down towards the floor. We breathe here, 2 breaths. Inhale, think about sinking your armpits down towards the floor. Exhale, release down a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Inhale, let the shoulders come all the way up towards the ears. And exhale, sink either your forehead or your armpits down towards the floor. And slowly walk your hands back. Come back to all four position again. From here, we're going to move on to your hip joints. Okay, I want you to maintain neutral position of the spine. Reach one leg behind, so let's have your left leg reaching back. I want you to visualize you have a cup of tea on your lower back. Keep that cup of tea still. I want you to gently float your leg up. So don't think so much about height. Think about length. From here, I'm going to cross my leg over to the right. Inhale. Exhale and lifting up and bring it out to the side. So I'm drawing semicircle with my leg. So I'm going inhale, cross to my right. Exhale, draw your tummy in, lift, cross back to the left. So I'm continue drawing this semicircle and try to keep that cup of tea stable on your lower back. So we do again, inhale, cross to the right. Exhale, lift, cross out to the side. Again, inhale, lift, cross. Exhale, tummy in, cross to the left. We're going to pick up the speed here for last 4. And inhale, cross. Exhale, lift and lower. So we're working hip abduction, hip adduction, hip extension, and also a slight hip flexions. Last 3, inhale. Exhale, up to the side. Try to keep your shoulders square to the floor. Last 2 times, inhale. Exhale, up to the side. One last one, inhale. And exhale, out to the side. From here, stay in this position, shift back. So you go into a hip flexion, maintain spine in neutral. Perhaps you feel a stretch in your inner thighs of your left leg. Exhale, come forward, release. We go again, inhale, shift back. Exhale, come forward. 2 more times, inhale. Try to keep pelvis in neutral, exhale back. 1 more times, inhale, shift. And exhale, come all the way back. We bring the left leg back to all 4. We change to the other side. Repeat on your right. So as you have your hands on the floor, think about pushing the floor away. Engage your serratus anterior. So try not to sink in your shoulders. Back of the neck long. Reach your right leg behind and use your exhale to lift up. Kneecap facing down. Use your inhale to cross your right leg to the left. Tap on the floor. Exhale, draw your tummy in. Open up and out. Tap out to the side. So we're trying to do slow first for the first few times. My focus is about keeping that cup of tea stable on my lower back. I keep my upper body active as I circle my leg around side to side. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, lift, cross to the left. Exhale, lift, come back to the side. Last 3 times, lift to the left. Exhale, lift to the right. 2 more times, you should feel your side butt start to feel the sensation of burning. I'm feeling it, and out to the side. 1 more, and lift to the left, and lift up, out to the side. From here, continue with hip hinge. Exhale, shift your butt down. So you go as far as you can keep your pelvis in neutral. Inhale, release to come back. Exhale, shift back 2. Inhale, come back. Exhale 3. Inhale, come back. Exhale 4. Inhale back. One last one. Exhale 5. Shift forward. Bring back your leg back to under your hips. From here, we're going to do body rolls, okay? So I have my hands slightly in front of my shoulders. I come down as if I'm going to do modified plank. Then I drop my hips down, and then I bring my elbows down on the floor. Okay, so I am in a spinal extension, especially my upper back. My elbows underneath my shoulders. Now inhale and think about drawing my elbows in, lift the chest up. Thinking about I want to bring my chest away from the floor. As I exhale, I push my elbows away, round my upper back. Good, you can think about posteriorly tilted your pelvis. Inhale, you can drop your pubic bone down, drag your elbows in, lift front of the chest. And exhale, round the upper back. 3 more times, and extension, exhale, round. 2 more times, and extend, and exhale, pull your elbows away from the chest as you round your upper back. One last one, inhale, arch, and exhale, pull your elbows away, round your back. From here, lower your upper body down, bring your hands by the side of the shoulders. We are going to do breaststroke, okay? Inhale, I want you to lift your back up, lift your forearms up. Exhale, reach your arms by your ears. Inhale, circle your arms to the hips and continue. Keep your upper back lifted. Inhale, arms straight out by your ears. Exhale, circle your hands to your hips. Again, inhale, arms straight out. So you're keeping your upper back lifted, working endurance of your upper back muscles. Exhale. Inhale, bend and reach your arms up. Exhale, circle your arms towards the hips. Keep your butt slightly engaged. Reach your tailbones down towards the heels. Last 2 times. And exhale, lift, draw your tummy away from the floor. One more, and reach. Exhale, lift. Bring your hands by your chest. Lift up into swan, pull your tummy in. Just stay here, rock your hips from side to side. So the further your hands are close to your hips, the more extreme your upper back stretch or your lower back stretch, okay? If it's too much, walk your hand forward. Good, we're just gonna stay here for 1 breath, lift the chest, and exhale, tuck. Sit back down towards your heels, open your knees out, and come into your child pose or child stretch. We're just gonna do 1 last exercise, okay? We're gonna come up into your downward dog position. So come onto your hands, onto your knees, lift the hips up, place your heels down. So in this position, you can have your legs together or hip distance apart. And maybe you can bend one knee and bend the other knee, walking out your dog. Feel like back of the legs is lengthening up and open. Think about butt cheek lift up towards the ceiling. And think about bring your chest down towards the floor. From here, bring your left leg in the center of your mat. Reach your right leg up. So try your best to have your hips square to the floor. Try not to let your hips open for now. Keep your hips square. You can point or flex, doesn't matter. Same thing, when you exhale, I want you to lift your left heel off, come into a plank. At the same time, tap your right toes out towards the outside of your right leg. Inhale, coming back up here to start position. We go again, exhale, lift your heels, come into plank, tap your toes out to the side. Inhale, lift it back up, lift. Exhale, lift your heel and tap your right foot. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up, feel your left calf lengthening, hamstring lengthening. Come up to your tippy toes, exhale, tap. 1 more, inhale, lift. And exhale, tap. Good. Lift it back up. We're gonna bend your right knee, place your right knee behind your right wrist. Come down here. We're just going to do a hip stretch here for a bit. Good. So if you want to make it extreme, you can have your right ankle in line with your right knee. Otherwise, keep it close to the hips. Okay? We are stretching your piriformis or your deep lateral rotators of your right hip and perhaps hip flexors of your left leg. And I want you to bring your hands on top of your right leg. We're going to do arch and curl here. Okay? When you inhale, think about swan here. And you're going to lean forward, round your back to come up. Inhale, swan, pull your tummy in, squeeze your left butt. Hinge, bring your chest over your knees. And then cat, round your back to return. 2 more times. Inhale, lift, hinge. Exhale, scoop. Out. 1 more. Inhale, feel your left leg active. Hinge forward. Exhale, scoop round to return. Good job. Bring your hands on the floor again, shoulder width apart. Tuck your left toes under. Transfer your weight to your hands. Lift your right knee. Return to 3-leg down dog. And then bring your right leg down. We are going to repeat the whole sequence with your left leg. Inhale, bring your right leg to the center. Lift your left leg up. Keep your hips parallel with the floor. Exhale, lift your right heel off. Come into plank. Shift your weight onto your arms. Tap your left foot outside your left hand. Inhale, lift your leg back up again to the back. Exhale, up and tap. Good. Inhale, lifting back up. Good. Exhale, heel up. Roll your tummy in, tap. Last 2 times you can do it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Lift up. Bend your left knee to your chest. Your right heel off. Bring your left knee behind your left wrist and slide your back leg out to the back. Just stay here, sway your hips from side to side for a bit. Then from there, hands on your left leg if you can. Pull your tummy in, lift your tummy off the floor. Lift the chest up and bring your chest over your leg. Exhale, scoop your tummy, tuck your tailbone under, round your back. And then lengthen through, crown your head, open the chest. And reach forward. Exhale, round your back. As you lift and arch here, really think about your right leg is active, reaching on to the toes. And round forward. Let's do one last one. Inhale, lift. And hinge forward. Exhale through your pursed lips, round your back. Come all the way up. From here, just bring your right leg forward. Straighten your legs out and just shake your knee from side to side. We are going to finish here with roll down, okay? Bring your legs forward. You can have your legs together or hip distance apart. Ankle can be dorsiflex or point. Reach your arm forward here. Now lengthen tall, inhale. Exhale, scoop your tummy. Start to roll down from your lower back down towards the mat. Middle back down, upper back down, and then the rest of the spine down and reach your arms overhead. We try to roll up here, sequentially articulate your spine. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, head nod, lift your head off, shoulders off. Now think about slide the ribs to the hips as you slowly peel your spine off. Scoop over a big beach ball and then lengthen your spine up to vertical. And let's start to roll down and exhale. Think about slide the butt cheek along back of your legs. Reach your heels long as you slowly roll your spine down 1 vertebra at a time. And then inhale, reach your arms by your ears. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Bring your eye line slightly forward and start to curl your head up. Shoulders off, slide the ribs to the hips. I really have trouble doing spinal flexion. Scoop up and over, come up on top of your sit bones and lengthen your spine up. Let's start to roll down. One last time. Exhale, scoop. Roll from your lower back down. Think about slide your butt cheeks along back of the legs. Keep your legs active. Reach your arms overhead. And then one last time, roll back up. Inhale, reach your arms up. Head nod, lift your head and start to roll your spine off. And come all the way up.